Hello and welcome to another audio analysis. In today's video we'll be taking a look at the track H.A.T.E by the German heavy bands Any Given Day and Annisokay. This song will be featuring on Any Given Day's upcoming 4th studio album Limitless, and it will be track 9, and whilst typically we do see bands featuring in tracks for others, this feels like more of a complete collaboration. It's not featuring Annisokay, it is both bands working together, so may see quite a lot of heavy incorporation rather than just subbing in for maybe one chorus or part of the breakdown or something like that. But certainly both German bands have really been on a strong show of performance with some of the music they've been working on over the course of this year, and looking to really stride forward into 2024 with some of this music they have been producing and the albums that will be getting released next year. So will this latest track prove to be something you hate or something you love? Let's take a look at exactly how it sounds. Okay, already we've got so much power being packed into this track. I love how it's not just featuring Annisokay. They haven't just got one member on board. They haven't just grabbed Christoph or Rudy. They've got the whole band, and I love that because of this idea of duality that's really coming in. Those two sides inside yourself. So I love the fact the bands are both working together on every single element. It really helps to show these two equal sides rather than just featuring a vocalist. You've got a top-heavy side almost in the while you're waging against yourself. So I love this choice they have made to include both, and also showing the duality as well through the different vocals, from having Christoph and Rudy split between those harsher and cleaner vocals. And I like how it's got this more atmospheric kind of power coming out of Christoph with those clean vocals. It's much more anthemic as we move into the I am the hate, I am the fear. But from that opening line, a split sense of myself, we can see that duality. I feel like somebody else. So not feeling like the true person that you are, you've become something that you are not. It's both heaven and hell, these two splits, these two sides of the spectrum being shown very, very clearly. And I like as we move into the track, my mind is at war, a battle for my soul. So they're making reference to the idea that it's a battle within yourself, this war. There's these two complete polar opposite sides, but only one can be the victor. I'm free but lost, again showing these two things that technically don't really work together. There's no way out, no way to go. And then we move into that much more anthemic kind of chorus section with the I am the hate, I am the fear, the pre-chorus, I am the voice that you can't hear. So it's almost acting like Christoph is becoming that voice inside somebody's head. You've really got Rudy and Dennis playing these two sides, and then you've almost got Christoph being this mediator, this voice inside the head that speaks to both the devil on both sides' shoulders. So I really like how they're making use of three vocalists to really show a very interesting style and really capture that waging war that we have got. And also the breaking up of that H-A-T-E again makes it much more of an anthemic track. If you're playing this live, that H, you can imagine the crowd shouting it back at you, and the fact that again it becomes these two sides. You've got the vocalist on the stage and you've got the audience. So I really like the way they've probably opted to include that for the audience participation rather than just being a simple hate, just splitting it up, breaking it down, having anger towards everything. So really showing that these sides are very angry towards each other, but also showing it's a much more negative space that someone's put themselves in the way they show themselves to other people.
I'm trying to split up in two, but I know which way to go. I will pick up my cross to see.
Okay, I really didn't want to stop that because the instrumental breaks were just really, really strong as the way they did come into the track. Really just showing the instrumental beauty of both bands and really just showing the power that they can include into their music. But there was so much going on. I loved as we moved into the verses. I'm drawn and split up in two. And I also like the way that whilst they occasionally collaborated on the vocals, there were points where you had Dennis and Rudy kind of almost arguing their perspective, their side with Inside Yourself, for why they are the more dominant, stronger side. So I really like that flicking vocal style that we did have between the two that really helped to emulate and show that idea. But also this idea of feels like I'm buried alive, my past buried inside. So it's almost like you're being haunted by your past, and that's what these two sides are, their past and present self, and you're not be able to let it go of the things that you have done in the past. I can't open my eyes, who am I? I can't see my true self. So making great use of things such as vision as well. And we really did have some anthemic parts brought into that track very heavily, and also the visual style really showing this darkness just corrupting, starting off with just the hands, gradually spreading and corrupting them until the end came near. So really showing that sometimes that self-hate, that lack of self-worth can lead to quite grisly results. Obviously the idea of them kind of spewing blood almost, not the most visually pretty thing going on, but almost showing that it can lead to things such as self-harm and things like that, personal hatred and rage towards everything, becoming so destructive and corruptive and spreading like wildfire. So I really did like that. I also did like how we got the change in perspective. You've been a monster and I can see you're just an empty shell, a shadow of me. So that flicking perspective, really rather than having these two sides still being one person, you kind of separate that other person. They become a shell of me. So that realization that I shouldn't be judged based off my past. So I like how the lyrics really showed that, the idea of this feeling like somebody else, this shell, this husk of myself that I have maybe become or was in the past. So really, really strong in terms of the songwriting, and musically just beautiful the way they had these strong breakdowns, these strong instrumental sections as well, kept it very powerful but also very anthemic, really cramming a lot in. And even though you had two bands on one song, it didn't feel overcrowded. They worked beautifully in harmony, in unison, with the beautiful change in vocal styles, even with Dennis switching into something slightly softer as we did move into the later stages of the song. So almost like that change, he's gone from hating himself to appreciating himself, as we did see this flicking vocal style, which I also really did enjoy. And I do think this is going to be a song that is very, very strong to hear live. Just that H.A.T.E, that splitting up, that really engagement that it'll get with a live audience will certainly show it as being a very prominent live track. I can certainly imagine so. But certainly just a very powerful track with a very simple, clear-cut message, but delivered in a very, very clever style. So that will be everything for today's video. But as always, feel free to let me know your thoughts about this track in the comments section below. Or is there something you picked up on that I may have missed? I would love to know your thoughts, so please do feel free to share them. Also, if you'd like to see more content like this, then please do feel free to subscribe, and I will see you in the next Dojo analysis.